Hi guys, so this is not ASMR. As you know, I haven't been doing videos for I think almost 2 months, love. Maria is here. Maria, come.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to make this video.
Hi guys.
Hi. Maria is going to edit this video and do everything and upload for me. So yeah, I haven't been making videos for almost 2 months, and I just want to make a video to explain why. And I have a cheat sheet so that I don't forget. So first, Maria told me it's very important to thank you guys, and yeah, of course I wanted to do that. I like, especially if you have watched me since 2015, so 3 years now. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. Thank you for commenting. I don't know why I'm shaking. My voice is trembling. Yeah, thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking everything and sharing my videos to the internet. And I mean, when I started, I didn't even know people would watch. So I don't even know how many subs I have right now. Before I stopped making videos, it was around 21,000. And if you're still watching my old videos, thank you so much for doing that. And I hope you're not too sad. I haven't been doing videos. Michael and I were even in Seattle, and a viewer, Asabi, recognized me. She looked like she was Chinese or something, and she was so happy. I forgot to take her picture, but she took my picture. Her sister took our picture together. And yeah, she said, please never stop doing what you do, you know. So if you're watching this, tell us your name. Yeah, it was in Seattle a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago I think. So I felt guilty when she said that. I didn't tell her that I haven't been making videos. So yeah, so thank you. I just want you to know I have been putting it off, saying goodbye to all of you. It's not really goodbye. I will still be in Maria's channels, Ariaville and Art and Beauty Freak, maybe some, I don't know, on that channel. But on Ariaville, I would still be making mukbang with Maria. And vlogs, of course. And I usually vlog here in the States too, even when Maria is not here, and I send her. So I won't disappear from the internet. I just can't make the videos, for this channel and for ScorpioAnnYT or ScorpioAnn. So I will ask Maria to upload this video too in the 2 other channels, because it would be the same reasons. And thank you so much for the 3 channels, all of you subbies and viewers. And yeah, thank you for supporting me. And yeah, so my first reason for stopping, and I just want you to know, even when I started in 2015, like after just a few weeks, I told Maria, oh, maybe I should stop. You know me guys, I have been like sharing my life with you, but in private life I don't make friends, but to me it was like a hobby. And even though I wasn't making friends, I was like treating you guys as my friends. but the whole internet and social media, you know, it's not really my thing, and it was really just Maria stopping me from not. It's her fault and her cause.
I wouldn't have stopped you. And you would, if I didn't stop you,
Yes.
you would have never met Michael.
Yeah, and all of you guys too. I wouldn't have met Michael. I wouldn't, you know. Of course, I've gotten so many positive things. I wouldn't have had you guys commenting. You have been helping me too. It's not just me relaxing you. So for me, it's a two-way. But I just want you to know, social media is never my thing. Maria made me open an Instagram account, but I lagged out, and I also made a last photo for that because I couldn't anymore. The name of the Instagram, if you want to check it out, is ScorpioAnnYT, so it's the same as my YouTube channel. So it's really my personality that is the reason for me stopping. Sorry if you can hear some voices. I think that's Chelsea and Michael.
Remember to say that you will not shut down your channel.
I will not shut down any of my channels or even my Instagram. It's there for you if you want to watch, if you want to check them. And yeah, so like the reason why, like the first reason is that I want to have time, like outside social media, and just to be in real life and spend time, because I'm not very good at multitasking, and I want to be able to have time to contemplate, to think. Like for example, I want to understand God. Right now, when I walk on the treadmill for 1 hour, I listen to the Bible, audio Bible, on BibleGateway.com. If you want to watch or listen to it or read the Bible. And I'm Catholic, and I just want to understand my religion. I want to, not just religion, but faith, my faith. So I want to have time for that. And as you know, I'm married now. I married Michael last year, and I want to have time with him. It takes time to have a relationship, and being on the social media takes away that. It distracts me. I mean, maybe it's okay for you guys. For Maria, I can see that it works for her, but it doesn't work for me. I get distracted, I feel guilty, and yeah. And of course, I want to have time for myself too. As I have been telling you, I don't make friends, and I don't have the need to make friends. My friends are my family, my relatives. It's enough for me, and sometimes it's more than enough. Like I love my privacy. I mean, I want to go in nature, and that's just me. I'm not saying sorry for that. I am sorry if some of you are sad I haven't been making videos. I'm sorry for that, but I'm not going to say sorry for my personality, because that's me. I don't want to fake it, and I just like I have been forcing myself. I even bought like candies for you guys so I could make videos, but I just couldn't do it. And yeah, I already said about my multitasking, and as you know, I'm in the States, so I'm adjusting. There's so many rules, there's so much red tape. I'm a bit nervous. I don't want you to be angry with me, guys, but there's so much red tape here. It's so stressful. It's much more stressful than when I was in Sweden or Denmark, because there was no red tape. Like literally, if you have a mom, I came to Sweden when I was 17. There was no red tape. Like we were interviewed once, and that's it. And then we came back, you know, nothing, no suspicion, nothing. I was so relaxed. So if you want to move anywhere, I suggest Sweden. Like Sweden, Denmark is okay to Norway, but yeah. And now I'm experiencing so much suspicion here in the States, not just from the government, but also, you know, with the papers, but also from people. They're quite paranoid, and I'm not used to it, especially coming from the Philippines, where you know, people welcome you even sometimes when you're bad. Like if you know this place Boracay, it's closed now because of pollution, and I know it's partly the politicians' fault, but even though it's really the tourists who have polluted it, and yeah, they gave income to the place, but people are still not suspicious of others, of foreigners now. While, for example, in countries like Denmark, they don't even welcome tourists, and in some places here in the States, they don't like tourists. Or if you're a new person in a community, like we are in one of our houses is in a senior community. If you're new, especially me, I look young, I don't look like a senior, I was stopped. Or on the way, I was jogging and I was stopped by this guy and he said, oh, I've never seen you before, where do you live? And he was stalking me, went around the park where we were living while I was jogging, and he was stalking me. When I stopped jogging, he stopped driving, and then he drove. When I was jogging, he was driving. So and I just want to say, I do miss sharing things with you guys. I like now I'm talking about this guy who was stalking me, who was afraid I was like, you know, I didn't live in a park. I miss that. I do miss that, but I can't really tell Maria, oh, please film me and then edit and upload, even if she would say yes. I know, but I do miss that, guys. So it's hard for me to adjust here. If it wasn't for Michael, I would not come, especially if I knew how paranoid and suspicious Americans are. So I can't be distracted. I'm not, I mean, I can't, I'm capable of handling stress, but it's just too much at the same time. And as I said, I'm not that into social media. And also I will soon work, so it would be just too much. I don't think you would want me to make videos when I'm distracted or not really into it because I'm too stressed or, you know, preoccupied. And yeah, but don't you worry, me and Michael are still going strong. It's not.
One person is asking, is Michael going to be making videos again?
Oh, Michael hasn't been doing videos either, because you guys, we are together, and usually couples, you know, they affect each other. So, and we walk a lot on the parks, but he's not stopping with his videos. I love making videos too. It's just too many things to handle at the same time. I'm sure he's been saying, oh, I will make that, I will make that. So if you are a viewer or a subby of Michael, don't worry. His channel is Michael Soothing ASMR. Okay, so my third reason is YouTube. So since I started, even when I was a partner of makers, you know, guys, it's a big company on YouTube. Even then, I felt like there was no freedom. Like, if you work in a company, or especially for the government, yes, you have your responsibilities, but you also have your rights. On YouTube, like, you can't even complain anyway, unless you have a manager or you have the time to contact YouTube so much or tweet them. You really, it's not like in a normal job, you know, where you can sue your boss if he's not following the law. On YouTube, no, you don't have those, and I'm not used to that. I have always been a rebel. Michael is always telling me I'm a rebel, and so I don't like that. That I don't have the same freedom. When it's okay if you're like disobeying a rule or a community guideline, I get that. So if they age restrict or they limit because of that. But now, like, for example, with Michael, he has like PG. He doesn't do anything, he doesn't swear, nothing. And yet they like released him, his network released him. So now we have this AdSense. But and honestly, if makers didn't release us before we got the BBTV, I might have stayed, but maybe just for 1 year, because I would still be having to obey YouTube's guidelines, and it's okay if it is enough obeying, but usually they limit your ads, even though you're not doing anything wrong. That is against their community guidelines. So I hate that. Like, I obey rules, I obey the laws. I don't like it when someone punishes me for nothing. So even from the start, I was complaining to Maria. Maria is like very in love with YouTube, and she's always saying, "Oh, Mama, you know, we have to follow." And yeah, it's okay if it's reasonable. I would get that, but no. And especially after, what's his name, Logan, did that horrible thing. At first I was like saying, oh, he's so young, blah blah blah. After that, YouTube became so strict with small YouTubers, as if Logan was small. So it's like a collective punishment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just write about, babe. Oh, love. about Logan. I don't suggest you to watch the video.
It's not up on YouTube.
It's not up on YouTube, but yeah, you can write. But people have been making videos about Logan. So if you write on YouTube, Logan Forest, then you'll know what I mean. I don't want to talk about it. I don't like him now. But it's not really the main reason why I'm stopping with the videos. Michael told me to tell you guys that it's not my last video, that I might come back in the future. I don't want to say that, because I hate I hate saying something that I won't be able to keep. I mean, I don't know the future, but I still don't want to like make you hope for nothing if I don't ever come back. And if you want to see me, just go to Ariaville and Art and Beauty Freak because Maria will feature me on those channels. Sorry, I've been clearing my throat. It's just that this is the reason why I haven't done this video, because I'm so nervous about this. I don't want you guys to be sad. And Maria told me, oh, you can't wait longer or they will be angry at you. So that's why my voice is breaking, because I'm nervous, guys. So my fourth reason, it's not just YouTube. I'm stopping, at least on my channels, but also social media. So no Twitter, no Instagram. I mean, I never got revenues for them, for Instagram. So I mean, I was like convincing myself to think that, oh, you can still do the Instagram, it's for hobby, it's so that my family would be able to, you know, see what we're doing. But I wrote here, true peace, true being in the moment. If you are a YouTuber, or if you have a social media, guys, like for example, before you eat and you have your plate and you have to take a picture on it, it takes the moment away from you and from everyone around you, because you have to take that picture. Some Instagrammers or some people on social media wait for the perfect moment, wait for the perfect photo, which, and sometimes I read this, that the food is already cold, because, you know, they're getting OCD about it. I'm not like that, but still, when you, for example, are traveling and you have the camera, you miss that moment. And this is scientific, guys, you can research that. Like for example, it's a shooting star. Yes, you filmed the shooting star, but the experience, you lost it. Even though it's in a video or a photo, you lost that moment, because that's like watching a movie. You weren't really in the movie. So tell me in the comments if you know this, but research on it. I'm very like logical, guys. I use common sense, I trust science, and it's not just that I read about it, I felt it too. So wait, guys, I'm going to tell them to be quiet, and sorry about that. It's also a distraction. I should have told them from the start I'm making video. And I feel like, if you know me, I really want like to be in the moment. And if you know me, guys, if you have been following my videos, I always say that life is short, that I want to experience things. I do believe in life after that death. I believe that, but I still, while I'm in this life, I want to be in the moment. I want to enjoy everything, even small things, even bad things. So for me, every time I make a video, yes, I do feel happy while I'm making the video. I hate when I'm editing. Like, you have known me for 3 years now, guys. I've been telling you I don't like the editing, I don't like the uploading. I do love commenting back. I haven't been commenting back for weeks now, but I do love doing that. So if I was rich, or I would hire an editor or something like that. But in the end, I would also stop, because it like I said, it's taking away the moment for me. And I feel like YouTubers like Maria, who spent so much filming, thinking, like brainstorming, editing and uploading, I feel that they deserve much more revenues than they are getting, because it is a job, and a job you have to do to survive, but also it's a payment. Like when you get a salary, it's a payment for your time. because instead of spending your time with your family, with yourself, with doing something else you enjoy, you are working. And I feel that they're not getting enough. I mean, the big YouTubers are, but and
But can I comment? I feel like it also depends, because for me it's not only, to get money or stuff.
no, I mean
It's
payment,
like for me it's more
reward.
because I like to edit, I like to film. It's more like art for me. So for me it's my hobby.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
for you it's not your passion, so that's why you feel like it's taking away. But if it's something you love, then it's like you're doing art. So it depends.
I do love making the videos. It's the other stuff. Like I can't expect Maria to do the other boring stuff for me. But the actual video, I do enjoy it. But for example, if I'm eating food, I would prefer it if I ate it with a family. So that's why I'm saying it's taking away. It's different with mukbang because that's not ASMR. It doesn't need to be quiet, but that's how I feel about it. Like if makers didn't release us like last year, I would have stayed, but as I told you, it won't be for a long time either. It's not just because of what I've already told you guys, but it's also the way the job is. I don't want to be sitting so much. If you know me, I love moving around. I'm not an athlete, I'm not like that, but I prefer moving my body. I mean, I've worked as a social worker, so that was a desk job. And as I told you, I've even cleaned for 3 years. And even though the status is quite different, I do prefer the cleaning. And I know that sounds weird. It's just how my body works. I feel better moving around. So I don't think I would be able to go back to social work. I would if it's like more maybe in a shelter where I'm not sitting so much, things like that, more on a hands-on social work, then I would. And making ASMR or making videos online would not be like I see Maria. Yes, she does. Sometimes when she makes videos, she moves around, but usually she sits for hours, and it's stressful for me. That's I sometimes Michael would joke that I have ADHD because I love moving. I can sit down since I do love to read or watch something. It's just that if I do that a long time, even just for like some hours a day, like 3 hours, it makes me uneasy. And I feel like because I have so much energy in me, and even when I'm sick or tired, I don't like sitting or sleeping so much. I only sleep like 6 and 7 hours a day. And so that is a very big reason why I'm stopping with the videos. It has nothing to do with the revenues, with the haters. I mean, I should be like, who's that YouTuber thanking haters? I mean, I'm not happy when they write bad things on my channels, but sometimes their comments, if they're not swearing, like if they are complaining about what I did, it gives me a reason for another video. Or maybe I'm thinking maybe I can do something to change it. Not that they are controlling me, but everyone's criticism is still a criticism. It might help you. So instead of just being mad or sad, I do something about it. I'm a fixer, guys. So I mean, it's not about them. It's not about the revenues. I can work and get money, and yeah. So I think said everything. Oh, I remember there was this vegan. Remember, love, the one that vegan who had this cat who was eating avocado. Kevin
Chamba.
Gianni. Kevin Gianni.
Oh.
I think he was interviewing another vegan, and this vegan was, healthy and, contemplating about life and writing books, like a guru. I don't remember exactly, but Kevin asked him if he is like satisfied with life, if he has accomplished everything, if he is in peace. And I remember the YouTuber saying, or the person, the guru saying that if I was really content, if I was really in peace, I wouldn't be on YouTube. He said, because you need time to be in nature, maybe you're working, and so and it has been on my mind since, like, for years after I've seen that video, and I do agree. I know no man is an island, so we need people, but I'm a person who needs time to contemplate. I do that best really in nature, where I can move. I need to move my body. When I gain weight, when I'm sitting, that makes me just very unhealthy, not just physically but mentally. I'm very psychosomatic. And I haven't had the time to tell you guys, I've had some health issues, and at that time, this time, like 2 months, has given me time to concentrate and research on what I can do to improve my health. And what I've usually, when I'm not feeling well, when I'm stressed, it's the poop. Okay. You're all used to me talking about poop. Since I came to the States, even when I was in Denmark and I wasn't feeling well, I would get loose bowel, and that's my body's way of telling me, do something, take care of your health. So I've been researching how not to have loose bowel. I have been eating too much fiber. I'm still eating fruits and veggies, but I'm avoiding, like, for example, eating so much soup that gives me loose bowel. And in the end, if you have too much loose bowel, like daily, for me it ended up in blood while pooping. So, and I didn't need to go to the doctor because it has happened before. I don't have a gallbladder, as I told you guys, so I'm very sensitive. So when I eat fatty foods, that gives me loose bowel too. So I need to be careful, and it's in those moments where I'm not thinking about my health that I get these health issues. And I get that when I'm too stressed, when I can't, like, have the time to rest and exercise properly and eat properly. And as you know, guys, the videos you love to watch are sweets, or fatty foods, and you know, I have been talking about my gallbladder, fatty foods. I can't eat fatty foods. I shouldn't be eating sweets either, because sweets is not good. You would get loose bowels too when you're eating too much sweets. And you don't like when I do non-eating videos, and I don't want, when I do something, guys, it's all or nothing. So I can do, like, for example, just do an agate video, agates, because I love them. I love hunting agates, or translucent hard rock, semi-precious rocks formed in volcano. Michael will be angry at me because I don't know all the terms, but formed by volcanoes in holes. Okay. So I can't do those videos because not many of you would watch, and I'm so, like, when I do things, I usually get obsessed by it. I don't want to do things half-baked, so then that's why I'm not. Michael told me, you can just maybe keep on making your videos but not eating ones, because they it's not good for you. And I don't want to do that. I'm not like that. I can't change myself. But I am happy I have been able to relax you. I won't remove any of my videos. I won't delete my channels, just because I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time you have you have spent on my channels, especially since I didn't even expect that anyone would sub. I mean, I was hoping for some, but not thousands, and the views to not millions. So as I'm talking now on the ScorpioAnnYT channel, but even on ScorpioAnnASMR, I have been getting lots of views. ScorpioAnn, because I started with ScorpioAnn. That was the channel I made ScorpioAnn and ScorpioAnnASMR because someone suggested, why don't you vlog? And ScorpioAnn was vlogging in Filipino. ScorpioAnnASMR was not, it wasn't called that, but it was vlogging in English. And then I noticed no one was watching. There were more people watching on ScorpioAnnASMR, or when I started the vlogging, because it was in English. So I decided after a few months, I think, to make them ASMR channels. And now I don't know why I was talking about them, but because I'm saying thank you to you guys, and I didn't expect you to watch and to subscribe. And yeah, Michael, even Maria suggested maybe I should just do talking videos. But it's the same. I would still have to edit and upload, and I've always hated doing those things. I liked the making video thing, and yeah, life is just too busy for me. It's overwhelming. I have not. When I lived in the Philippines, I have never dreamt of moving to another country. I didn't want to move, but I was 17 and my family wanted me to go to Denmark. Not Denmark, Sweden. So this life I'm having is not really my life. Or no, it's my decisions, of course. Every time I would move, everything is my decision. It's just that if I truly wanted a peaceful life, I would never have moved. I would never have married. I would never had, even have a boyfriend. And of course later when I married, getting kids. I believe, I'm not diagnosed, but I believe I'm Aspi. It doesn't matter what I am, but I really, I would prefer a simple life, but some sides of my personality hasn't let me have a simple life, and I have learned a lot. I've met so many people, and I mean, that's what happened to my life, and I'm just trying, even though I'm here, even though I've experienced so much, I still want peace. And it's not that I don't appreciate you guys. I love having these videos. I love helping you. Like, you have been telling me I have been relaxing you, so I love that part. I wasn't just, I am just not made for social media. Even now, Maria has made, and my sister has made this thing, line text, so the whole family chat. What? Group chat. Even that is stressing me. So, and it's not that, yeah, she's not good in gadgets. It's not just that. It's yeah, it's just me who's like that. All the people I know, almost all, except for Michael and I are almost the same. Everyone I know, except Maria, has Facebook, but Maria has other social media. But I don't know anyone who doesn't have any social media. Like, I don't know, maybe I haven't met so many people, but everyone has Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and they love it. I don't love it. I don't have Facebook. Maria doesn't have Facebook, but all the people I know has something, and they love putting up their selfies. And yeah, I only do it for Maria, so she can put it on her vlogs. And yeah, I've been nagging too much. Tell me in the comments below if this video came too late, or what you think, or if you want to reprimand me. Why did I start channels then if I'm not going to continue? You can write everything. Please don't swear. I usually remove those comments with swearing. But yeah, you're allowed to reprimand me. It's your right. You have been spending time on me. And thank you so much again for everything, and especially some of you have been donating, so thank you so much for that. I almost forgot you. But yeah, I won't hate you. I won't be angry if you reprimand me. If you scold me, it's okay. Do it. That's good. It's good to have, express your feelings, to put it out there, as long as you're not cursing. Don't curse. Because it's not, it's not so good. That hurts people's feelings, especially if you're just telling me the truth. If you think I didn't mean everything I said, I will try to comment back. I haven't been checking on the comments for at least a month, but I want you to know I have been feeling guilty about that. So, but otherwise my health is now better, and there is no more poop in the blood, no more heartburn, and I don't know if you can see, I lost some weight.
Did you say poop in the blood?
I poop in the blood. No more blood in the poop. So I have been exercising, not hard exercise, but walking mostly. I tried with the jogging and running, but no, it's not good for you when the body thinks it's exercising. It's like if you want to lose weight, it will, especially it will create stress hormones. It can give you bigger tummy, and it even can shorten your life. If you jog more than 3 times a week, especially if you run faster than 6 miles per hour, Google this. It's a Danish study and some studies before it. Strenuous exercise can shorten your life. I knew that before, but yeah, you know. So I have just been walking on the beach with Michael and the girls, Maria and Chelsea, and that suits me better. I feel calmer. I'm not perfect, guys, and I'm aware I'm not perfect, and every time I do much more than my body can do, because sometimes I overdo it. That's when I get those problems like heartburn and blood, and you know, there's nothing wrong with me. I was at the doctor, so don't worry about me. I'm just like being careful not to eat fatty foods, not to eat too much sweets, you know. And soon I will work. I'm hoping, or look for a job. I'm hoping after 2 weeks I will be able to look for a job. So I am hoping my videos can still relax you, that my words can calm you guys, and I'm really the same from before, just maybe better because I'm not stressing so much. There is stress around me, but I mean inside my head I know what to do about it. Life is not perfect, but yeah, I'm trying to cope with it. I have been traveling so much in my life, even though I don't like traveling. So I'm just coping, guys. I'm like you have troubles, you have problems. So this is my way of coping. I'm not saying you caused my problems, it's me.
It's not you, it's me.
It's me.
It's like you're breaking up.
No, I'm not breaking up with them. If you really want to watch me, Maria and I will make mukbangs. I'm not sure we can make it today because we will go.
She's leaving me, guys.
We will go to the other house, but we'll be back very soon, in 2 or 3 days. Yeah.
Don't forget to say the most important thing.
Please go to Aryaville and Artemis.
No, it's not that. I was going to say that the most important thing for you guys to remember is that my mom, she's not really like into social media. She was never into it, but she wanted to try it because she was watching like videos on YouTube before.
You know why? Because I told Maria, do this, and she wouldn't do it, and that's why I made ScorpioAnnYT.
She started, because she wanted to show, you know, the stuff she wanted to make, but it was still like YouTube for her was still a good thing, because without YouTube she wouldn't have been here. We wouldn't have been here. Like we would still have been in Denmark or in the Philippines.
There's nothing wrong about that.
There's nothing wrong with it, but you would have never met Michael.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing you guys have basically done for her, because if you guys weren't watching, Michael would have maybe never have seen your video. Because if your videos had 0 views, how would he have found them? So if you think like that, you guys basically gave my mom a relationship. Like you can.
I am thankful for that.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing.
And I know the way to thank your subbies is to keep making videos, but it's just not. My health issues scared me, like really forced me to think how I can, you only have 24 hours a day. I mean, really just 16 since you're sleeping.
I know
so.
most of you guys think more like, oh, but YouTube is to keep your memories and stuff like that. Like, people think differently. Usually older people don't like that. Usually it's the millennials and younger people who think that, like me, that it's about keeping memories.
No,
because like
I've
vlogs.
heard old people say that too.
Yeah, some old people are like that,
like,
have young minds.
If you know me, I don't even look at albums. Do I ever look at
She
albums?
has never liked photography or taking videos. So it really is her personality, because
I
for
don't
some people,
open albums. It's like you open albums and then I look, but I never.
I love like video and stuff like that. So it's just not for her. She's just been doing it, but she hasn't been able to stop because of, like, she doesn't want to say goodbye to you guys.
And Michael too.
And I didn't. But if I wouldn't have stopped you, you wouldn't have met Mike.
Yeah, I know.
So it was meant to be.
I have pictures of me when I was younger, and even when I had Maria, and I was covering my face when someone would take, especially when I'm not feeling well or when I'm too stressed. And one time my mom saw the picture and she said, "Why were you covering?" And I said, "Oh, I was stressed." That was like before I divorced Maria's dad. And that's how I am. I don't like really,
being in front of
camera, especially when I'm stressed, because that's too much. That's like another person plus a gadget. So yeah, that's me.
She's not like the typical Filipinos who loves the attention of the camera.
Yeah. So I would be in photos though, but I always look
Filipinos
awkward.
Loves the camera and loves the attention, but my mom doesn't. So
sometimes I do have photos where like I'm really smiling, but that's when I'm in the, like, I'm happy.
I will vlog her while I'm still here, and then the 3 months that I'm not here, I will. Like, she still sends me videos sometimes when they're doing
with my iPhone
when they're doing something special. So you will still be able to see her, and on my Snapchat and Instagram. Like, I will not, like, she's not going to stop social media really, because she's still going to be in my videos.
I'm still there. I just don't like to be responsible.
She just doesn't want to be the YouTuber, but she's okay with being the actress or the person in front.
It's okay for me. I just don't want to like think that, oh, I have to do it. Like, I would rather someone else do it for me.
She just wants to be the guest.
Guest, yeah.
So
yeah, that's it. This is a very long video, but I have done videos which were like
it's good that it's long, so they have a long goodbye, because you haven't been on YouTube for a long time, Mama, and you didn't even say farewell to them.
Because I was forcing myself to go back, and even now, while I'm doing this, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I can do it. But
she's procrastinating.
Sorry. I don't. Who likes to be scolded? And I know some of you will scold me, so
don't worry, guys. I will read the comments and I'll respond to you guys.
Yeah, I will respond though, because this is my last video. So even I have a Yahoo Mail, like, for officials. I'm always procrastinating because I'm always afraid someone will scold me or tell me, you forgot to do this. And that's why, one of the reasons I've been, but as I told you, you can scold me, so you're right. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys, and yeah, please go to Please go to Maria Ariaville and Art and Beauty Freak, and please go to my husband's channel, Michael Soothing ASMR. Thank you so much. I know you won't believe me now, but I do love you still. Bye.
Bye bye. See you on my channel.
Yes.